When I first learned that no one could ever love me more than me, a world of happiness previously unseen was discovered, because somewhere along the line of aging and scrutiny and time, I was taught to despise myself, but I made sure I kept myself beautiful so someone would love me someday, so I could belong to someone someday, because that's the most important thing a little girl could ever want, right? I was 13 the first time I was embarrassed about my body. Of course, it would not be the last. And I remember stuffing my bra in the morning with tears stinging my eyes, hoping, praying to something that I could look beautiful enough, braces and all, for the ruthless boys who mercilessly told me I was worthless because my boobs weren't big enough. And I would go home and put on a sweatshirt with my eyes closed, deny myself the right to be shown myself, because I didn't dare want to insinuate beauty in regards to something so insulting as my body. But I mean, we all end up with our heads between our knees, because the only place we will ever truly feel safe is curled up inside skin we've been taught to hate, by a society that shuns our awful confidence and feeds us our own flaws. And sometimes when I need to meet the me that loves me, I can't find her, a reminder that the mirror is meant to be a curse so I can find her in my mind. But when he or she shouts let me out, we're allowed to listen. But it's meant by a chorus of conceited, egotistical narcissists. But since when was self-solicitude a sin? Since when was loving who we are made an offense by morons that don't matter? Change this physicality and that one. Don't you shatter the illusion you could ever be anything beyond paper, fine flesh and flashy teeth and fingernails. Echoic accusations of not good enough, never good enough.
Have you ever felt so numb that it hurts? Entertain me. You can't surrender to them. You gotta remember, you're the only thing you'll ever truly have. And no, I don't mean your body, because someday it'll go bad no matter what you do. I mean you. I mean the way your bright eyes go wild when you smile, and how your laughter's so melodic it's a song. I mean the way your creativity's a compass that leads you to what you love, and you don't need any miracle cream to keep your passion smooth, hair free, or diet pills to slim your kindness down. And when you start to drown in these petty expectations, you better examine the miracle of your existence, because you're worth so much more than your waistline. You're worth the beautiful thoughts you think and the daring dreams you dream, undone and drunk off alcohol of being. But sometimes we forget that, because we live in a world where the media pulls us from the womb, nurses us, and teaches us our first words. Skinny, pretty, girls, soft, quiet, pretty, boys, manly muscles, pretty. But I don't care whether it's your gender, your looks, your weight, your skin, or where your love lies. None of that matters, because standards don't define you. You don't live to meet credentials established by a madman. You're a goddamn treasure whether you want to believe it or not, and maybe that's what everyone should start looking for.
Poetry analysis. The audience targeted for this poem we think would be for young girls or all women because it is talking a lot about body image and self-worth, which is a big issue amongst young girls in the world we live in today. Due to the media, many girls and even boys feel the way Savannah Brown describes in this poem. This author is trying to let these girls know that they are not the only ones feeling insecure, and she's letting them know that they have no need to feel that way over such unimportant things. She wants to let these girls know that they are more important than their body and what people think about it. She's empowering all women to acknowledge that they are beautiful and that they should love themselves, because in the end, it's only you who needs to be happy with yourself.
Every second of 17-year-old Savannah Brown's slam poem regarding societal standards forced upon women has power. She goes on about how confident women are perceived as narcissistic. Since when was loving who we are made an offense by morons that don't matter? She really reaches out to young women and tries to teach them about self-worth within themselves. Savannah's video hit over 2 million views in late 2014. The message behind the title of the video is a mockery of a video that was previously posted by a YouTube/Vine celebrity, Nash Greer. He went on about unrealistic must-haves that he thinks all boys look for in girls. Savannah's video was so controversial that it got taken down. She then reposted it later on because she knows her message is important and needs to be heard. Savannah is passionate about self-empowering and body image, which is what inspired her to make this video.